A round of applause for this guy here, man.
Do I remember my Vernee or what?
Yeah, it's a Vernee, the phone we bought in the $100 smartphone challenge, right?
If you don't remember that one, we have some links around here, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know which side of the screen. Just pointing
You
to
can check
it.
Phonecdotes and you'll see there.
Surely check us out. So Paul, yeah, right now we have this amazing Vernee X1.
Is it the Pro?
No.
Okay.
I don't think there's a Pro or not Pro. I think it's just the Vernee X1.
And that's
which is, it's an amazing piece of machinery for
It's like
$100.
the iPhone and that's it.
Yeah, if you want to throw that out.
It's the Chinese iPhone.
So I think it's time to share our experience with our millions of adoring fans out there.
Firstly, for how long did you use this?
So I traded out for a whole week, and that's about it. I wanted to keep it for a little bit
So
more.
I imagine this will be a very comprehensive test.
It should be. I mean, a whole week. It was my main phone, my daily driver. My V20 was up in the box. So no cheating here, guys. It was really my daily
It was
driver.
actually charging the whole time. It was plugged to
Still
socket.
charging.
So man, how's the build quality? First of all.
Excellent question. I wish you didn't ask me that. Let's say it's not the most well-built phone that I've encountered. Every time you push
It
the
squeaks,
sides,
huh?
it squeaks a little bit. It's like an old floor. You know,
It
a
makes
hardwood
noises,
floor.
man. This is character.
it's
You
life.
never get used to this.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you squeeze it too hard, it's like, dude, stop. Don't do that. Just, other than that, it's quite solid. I mean, I dropped it a few times, actually, pretty much every morning, because well, it's not bigger than I'm used to. It is quite thicker than I'm used to.
But if I remember correctly, we throwed this on the
Oh
floor
yeah,
on purpose.
this was the first phone we threw on the phone on purpose. Yeah, we threw this on the floor. I dropped it regularly, pretty much every morning for
That's
about
what you
this
do
high.
with everything you
With
have.
everything I have, thanks to my dead hands, and yeah, no marks on it, let alone break it. So yeah,
So it's a solid bastard.
it's a solid. Besides it's this squeak around here, yeah, it is solid.
Nothing major.
Nothing major. Yeah,
I guess it's to be expected from this sort of price.
I'm sure. Yeah, you should be. I mean, we're not used to low-end phones, just crappy flagship phones.
So how's the performance overall?
Well, Paul, performance-wise, it kind
Because
of
performance, it's kind of not synonym with this.
blew me away.
Really?
Performance-wise, I mean, the CPU it's quite powerful. It's more than I expected.
Can it run Facebook or this sort of apps?
It runs amazingly. I mean, for daily tasks like Facebook, WhatsApp, and it has no problem with it. I mean, it didn't crash, it didn't encounter any, frames or hiccups or stuff like that. So it runs smoothly.
But does it have a lag?
On Facebook and WhatsApp and stuff like that? Not really.
Really? Is it
It
pretty
does-
much on par with your screwdriver LG V20?
It doesn't feel as smooth, maybe because of the display.
Yeah.
And but it does have 6 gigs of RAM, and those are RAM intensive tasks. So it runs smooth, no frames, no anything, no lagging.
Probably the 6 gigs of RAM is the best thing
Yeah,
about it actually,
is doing that. Yeah,
in terms of performance.
it does start to lag a little bit when you want to push it harder, like
Like playing games or
playing
this sort
games
of stuff.
and full HD WhatsApp, full HD, YouTube videos, or listening to music while doing anything else.
Okay.
I did play some games on it. I did play anything from Doodle Jump to Mortal Kombat, and it ran them. I mean, it ran them.
And those are 2019 games?
Mortal Kombat, yeah, it's actually patched up to December 2019, and it did run Mortal Kombat. It did take about 2 minutes to load it, but once it was loaded and warmed up,
It works.
it works, and it didn't lag that much.
And it didn't crash?
It didn't crash at all. I played it for about, I think, 2 hours straight, and it didn't crash, and it didn't overheat,
Man, it's
which is impressive. My V20 would just die.
But I guess the highlight of this phone is actually the fact that it didn't blow up in this week.
That must be it. I mean, that was already impressive in itself.
And how's the heat management? Can you fry an egg on it?
No.
Really?
No. Again,
That's
extremely
surprising.
impressive. When it does heat up more than usual, and that's rare, mind you. It only warms up around this edge. I guess the heat pipe or whatever they're using, it must be around
It's
here.
spitting flames there, I guess.
Not really, not really. You'd be surprised. You keep trying to push it out, but no. I did try and push it really hard.
Just want to see your face, your reaction.
I don't care. Just throw it. That's another good thing about it. You know, you just don't care about it. Like how I casually mentioned that I just dropped it 10 times in a week.
On purpose.
Don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, because you are a rich man. That's why you don't care about it.
Yeah, just
You can afford a $100 phone.
yeah. I'm so fucking rich.
How's the software, man?
Well, the software, it's old. First of all.
First of all, it's all, huh?
Yeah, and just
It's
let
Android
me.
6 or what?
It's 7.11.
Ooh.
Just
So I guess you'll get an update to 7.112.
hopefully. I installed a screen recorder on it actually, just to show you guys around the OS.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah,
That's
it
amazing.
doesn't know anything about it. So yeah, as you can see, it's Android 7.11. Vernee does give you the actually it unlocks the bootloader. The bootloader it's unlocked. I mean, if you go into settings, you will see somewhere that it is unlocked. It is trust me about this. And you can actually install local updates. So if you have an update on your micro SD card, because it does have an SD card slot, you can install them directly, but there are no updates for it. I kept checking and checking for over the air and local updates. Nothing.
So there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Vernee says it's up to date. According to it's not up to date, guys.
Yeah, it
Get
was
a
up to
grip.
date in 2016.
Yeah, get a grip. This is not up to date. But it is fluid.
But it should be a pretty stable software actually, because it's already
It is stable.
really,
Broken in.
yeah.
It is stable. That's what I was about to say. It's stable and it's clean. And there are some minor additions over like motion gestures and buttons and stuff like that. But overall, Vernee pretty much just slapped in the basic Android on it, and there you go. And because it's so clean, it does feel lightweight, the user experience, the OS, and it does allow you a whole lot of customization, which you know I love.
Yeah.
And actually, right now I'm running Nova Launcher on top of the standard Android 7.1.
Are you running Nova Launcher on your microwave?
Yes.
Because you put Nova Launcher on everything.
I put Nova Launcher on everything, yeah. If I could, I would put it on my smartwatch. I put Nova Launcher in it and I cranked up the speed to Nova, the fastest, the blazing fastest there is, just like this. And you can see how fast it is. And it's running pretty well. I mean, with this smooth interface that I've created, and folders for everything and stuff, yeah, I was pretty happy with it. It was more than usable for a whole week.
That's impressive, man.
So the user experience, it's a plus, although the OS is really old.
Yeah, but if you don't care about that, you just want a phone who can just get the job done. That's it.
Speaking about getting the job done, the battery life.
How is it better?
It's quite impressive, actually. Just let me show you. Vernee says it's 6200 milliamps battery. It's not. Just let me get that.
It's a lie. Huh?
Let me get that out of the way. It's not. You can see here. It's just based on 5 charging sessions because you struggle to get it drained. Actually, I just struggled for I think 2 days to get it drained.
Did you manage to get 2 days?
Yeah, actually 2 days comfortably. It's impossible to drain in just a single day. Even in 24 hours, it can't be done. I kept gaming on it and stress testing and benchmarking and nothing.
So it really is a car battery there.
It is a car battery. I mean, it's not this thick for nothing. EQ battery estimates around 5600 milliamps. So that's about 90% of what Vernee is saying it should be. And let's look at a power usage. Just this 96%. It was 4900 milliamps, and it was 6 hours of screen on time. Facebook Quora, some game,
It
Mortal
was
Kombat.
pretty intensive usage.
It was pretty intensive usage. You can see around here what the usage was. So yeah, even with I think a few hours of Mortal Kombat, it was just 3.7% of the battery
Man.
draining there. Discharging speed pretty fucking big. So the battery, yeah, not as impressive as you'd expect, but pretty solid nonetheless.
So that's good.
It's good.
How's the earpiece?
Loud enough, nothing to write home about. The speaker, I think there are dual bottom firing speakers down here. They are really, really loud and really, really crappy. I mean, doesn't matter what you play, your neighbor will hear it and he will say it's crappy.
But the best thing about it, it has a USB Type-C right here.
Oh, again, USB Type-C. It doesn't have an NFC though. So if you plan on doing mobile payments,
That's really shit.
but you won't do that. I mean, if you buy $100 phone, you want just
Yeah, you can
Pay
have
with
all
your
the
phone.
you can have all the features, man. Come on.
it does have a fingerprint sensor, and that's more than enough for me.
Yeah.
And it's in the cameras. You didn't ask me about the cameras, Paul. You're afraid to
I'm afraid to ask this question, to be honest.
Come on, shoot.
How are the cameras, Christian?
Well, there's 4 of them. 2 on the back and 2 on the front. And
That's a good start.
you think. Simply put, just one word for me, useless. They are useless. They are 30 megapixel shooters, both of them. All 4 of them actually, I think. And they're pretty much the same cameras on the front and on the back. This is a main camera, this is a 2x telephoto, and it sucks so bad. I mean, it's so bad. Just please, Paul, put some camera samples in so people will know we're not lying. And the ones on the front is the same. So this is a main camera and this is a 2x telephoto, and it sucks so bad. You wouldn't believe it.
So it has those cameras just to have cameras.
Just to have cameras. I don't know
That's
why they bother with 2 of them each. They are useless. The colors are off, the lighting is off, the quality is horrible. Just
So it's pretty
don't
much
use them.
It's pretty much comparable with the Nokia, I don't know, from 2007,
For anything.
something like
I think
that.
the first Nokia with the camera on it.
2
is pretty
megapixel
much,
is better than this.
pretty much around the same quality. I don't care what it says it does. It doesn't do anything of this.
So would you recommend this phone?
That depends.
If you have $100 and no more than that, and you
Yeah.
need a phone who
Definitely.
can get the job done.
So here's the thing. If you really need a stable, usable phone with no over-the-top features, this is the one for you. I mean, $400 is hugely impressive. The performance is more than what I expected. I mean, it will give some mid-range, more expensive phones, maybe in the 200 or 300 euros tier, a run for their money. Believe me about that. So the CPU is impressive. There's a whole lot of RAM, but the cameras suck. The display, it's big, it's usable, it feels really nice in the hand, but it sucks as well. It's way off on the colors. I think the refresh rate, it's pretty screwed up.
Shit.
And yeah, your eyes will hurt a lot after using it. The fingerprint sensor is fast, it's reliable, most of the time. And overall, yeah, this $100 phone is worth it if this is what you can afford and if you're looking for a nice, stable, usable phone.
Well, the question is this really the best $100 smartphone?
I guess we'll see about that,
Yeah,
wouldn't we?
that's a question we have to answer in the next episode.
So guys, thanks for watching. This was Phonecdotes. Keep telling it how it is.
Cheers.
Cheers.